damage. Expansion going up right now again. He is spreading out his pylons out of the edge of this base. This is a very good idea to see the medevac drops. His dark temple's up. Dark shrine, that is. And another observer. Interesting. And right now he has a pretty good M&M army. I think, yeah, with one ghost in there, 200 energy. Still getting some marauders. His minerals is actually quite high, so I'm not sure why he's not using the full potential of his barracks, even with the extremely high minerals. Let's see here, both players at around 60 APM. Income-wise, Fabi. Ooh, oh, here's a push right here. Actually, you see how the zealots form a nice concave around it. The EMP does go down, but right after he EMPs, he doesn't attack, and a force field cuts the army effectively in half. It's a very good force field. These zealots are just going to work. Another EMP going down, but not that much damage. He did manage to kill the majority of the zealots, but right now, VirgozeroX has full reign over the expansion. He should be putting down another force field just to prevent harvest. There's the next force field, cutting the army in half again. Great force field. And this orbital command looks like it's going down. Yep. There it goes. Right now, VirgozeroX is in a very great position. He has 24 harvesters to Fabio's 11 harvesters, so wow, but his minerals is really high right now. I think he must have been microing hard that game, but he is transferring his probes to his natural. Not any use of the Dark Shrine yet, which is pretty interesting considering that he does have 4 gate and an extremely large amount of gas. So poor macro on his part, but doesn't really matter. Took down expansion. Right now he's got a few morals in this space. Looks like this army is going to get cleaned up. Very high cost units dying, but the income differential is just so big right now that it really does matter. If he can hold off a timing push by Fabiano, that will happen fairly soon if he wants to win. Then he basically has this game. Because right now at this point he can't just defend. He has to go all in basically. VirgoZero just has the much greater economy at this point. So, sending in an initial Hellion Scout. CD's got a few zealots, which is pretty good, but those charged zealots are really good against marauders if you don't have critical mass. So right now he's got a M&M army with a few supporting medevacs. No expansion yet. Very low harvesters. Still not building harvesters. Really low in minerals right now, so he is in a terrible position right now. Game will be over very soon. Right now, VirgoZeroX decides to port in 3 Dark Templars for the hilarity factor, adding insult to injury. He does have a few idle probes there just being used. Right now, let's see here. Let's go to the army. Army, actually, the red Terran actually has a great army right now because he basically has to buffer or beef up his army for this final attack that he's doing, or else he's just going to lose. And putting down another command center, I don't know if it's a good tech or good decision, but VirgoZeroX does see this with an observer. So basically, his army has to be on the defensive right now. If a good Terran player would usually scan their army, because Protoss usually has an observer in their base, so that would kill this observer. Right now, VirgoZeroX knows exactly how big the army is. He knows that. Well, let's see if he knows. He knows that expansion is going down, so he knows that he is in a pretty good position to just macro up, fully saturate, or even expand again, or just get a extremely large army for a timing attack. That's what it looks like he has right now. Low numbers of marauders against zealots. Low numbers of marines and marauders against zealots are pretty good for the zealot player. He also has a few Dark Templars mixed in, and a Colossi being built. This Colossi will have no opposition as the enemy does not have any Vikings. 2 ghosts for the EMP, but it looks like it'll be too late. It is 90 supply versus 51, so the outcome of this battle is pretty much what is expected. Yeah, Protoss army retreating, or Terran army retreating. That charge really kicking in, and the EMP goes down, but there is really no purpose right there. Force field does cut his army in half, so he can't even help. His Expo is getting destroyed right now. Though it does not matter. Another EMP down, but putting down EMPs has no purpose if you don't plan to actually damage units afterwards. So, not quite sure what he's doing there, and he does finally leave. So, this is a pretty good 1v1 game. Even though VirgozeroX lost his expansion in the beginning, he still managed to come back with a good timing push. Had a good unit composition and scouted out the enemy efficiently just to see how to counter it. So, pretty good game. My name is Elisa with 8 E's, and tell me what you guys want to see in the next video. Thanks.